Trailed by 8. Curry. Podziemski with it. Green with a screen on Sharp. And there's Butler with the flush.
And, it's one thing.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. Backcourt pair. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Butler. Then it's Hield. Then there's Payton. And it's Horford in at the center. Shot clock at 5. Payton in the corner. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Avdia kicks to Thibault. Outside, Avdia. For the 3. That shot misses. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 17. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Horford sets a screen for Hield. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Butler finds Kuminga. And the Warriors, another 3.
Oh, clear the way for Kuminga right now. This is his game, and he is simply doing whatever he wants.
Pass to Rupert. Portland moving the ball around. Williams a screen on Kuminga. Grant connects. The jumper drops. Grant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Horford with a screen on Avdia. Right side Horford lets it go from deep. The Trailblazers pull it in. Avdia's got 7 rebounds in the game. Grant sets a screen for Avdia. Kicks it out to Grant. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Rupert missing. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Payton. Outside, Kuminga. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Hield from outside. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Quentin, he's checked in for Williams. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. In the huddle, he reminded them, quote, "This would be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset if they can hold on, guys."
All right, Allie, thanks. Thibault kicks to Grant. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
and you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Curry finds Butler. Hield outside. It's Curry outside. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 8 rebounds in this game. Back to Grant. Pass to Rupert. Beyond the arc. A rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Kuminga. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now. Now, here's Thibault. Avdia, guarded by Curry. With the fadeaway. Rebound by Butler.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Kuminga dishes to Butler. Inside. Kuminga, no good. Trailblazers leading by 13. Here's Rupert. A rebound by Hield.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Outside Kuminga. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 27.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Pass to Avdia. Pass to Grant. Can they get it? To the inside. Back to Thibault. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now here's Hield. Curry finds Horford. And here is Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Thibault from the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 8. To the paint from the low block. Can't hit from in close.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th, and even 50% sinks the three-pointer.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Rupert. Trying to get something going, and it's good on the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Curry. The 3. The 3 ball from Curry.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Portland leading. Holiday surveying the floor. Launches a 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Curry. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Green with a screen on Avdia. The putback. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Sharp. Outside Holiday. There's the screen. Jacks up a three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Green with a screen for Curry. Back to Butler. Releases. And it misses. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for Portland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Now, here's Sean. He's defended by Podziemski. Of the eye. Another chance, and he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
What's up?
Portland leading by 6. And here's Sharp. Now Klingon. There's the pick. And he jams it in.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
Warriors trail by 8. Curry. Podziemski with it. Green with a screen on Sharp. And there's Butler with the flush.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Holiday missed on the 3. Warriors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Curry fires. And he does not hit.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shots in there.
Here's Holiday. Now, here's Sharp. Takes it inside. And the 3 misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Sharp with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment. And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Launches it. That shot, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sharp for 3. Butler with the rebound. Curry outside. And there's the 3. And so they foul intentionally. drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's Portland winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't.